What's good, YouTube? You know who it is. Chris Jones, representing Pump Chasers, and we got Deneese.
Hey guys.
So anyway, as you see it from the title, which probably said something along the lines of "we're not dating anymore," not clickbait, it's the guy honest truth. All right?
It is.
And pretty much, without making this video longer than it needs to be, you know, long story short, hey, people just want different things. You know, if you can't come to an agreement of what you want as a union, I mean, it is what it is. You're gonna eventually resent each other. It's gonna cause a lot of issues. So, you know, you can't agree. Business, partnerships, relationships, anything. You cannot agree on what you both want for the future. You know, it's not gonna work. So that should be a lesson to anybody. You know, always be upfront about what you want. It's anything, you know, you want a house with no carpet. Don't be living with somebody who wants hardwood floors. If you don't want fucking kids, don't be with somebody who wants kids. You know, you want marriage, don't be with somebody who don't want marriage. It's just shit like that, guys. So at the end of the day, it's not clickbait. Just want to update you guys. Give me some time to reflect on my life. The video's going back to normal. My gym's almost ready. Thank you for your support. Anything you want to say?
Yes. Yeah, so, you know, like Chris said, that, you know, we decided to go our separate ways. It's not a clickbait. If you guys have not noticed that, you know, our Instagram has kind of like shifted. You know, there's no pictures of any of us on here. We still remain to, you know, work together. I'm still gonna, you know, work for him. I'm still gonna be, you know, the manager of the clothing line, and I'll still be working there. We're still gonna remain, you know, decent with each other, decent to each other, you know, not gonna be bashing each other, because there's really nothing that went wrong. It's just we wanted different things in life, and I can't make him. There is no compromise when it comes to, you know, marriage and kids. There is no compromise. Either you want it or you don't. So if you don't want it, you know, then there's nothing you can do. I can't make him want something I want, and he can't make me something I don't want. So, but that's pretty much it. You know, I know you guys are probably like bummed out and sad, because there's a lot of people that was rooting for us and wanting us to stay together. But, you know, at the end of the day, me and Chris both respect that we work very well as, you know, with business.
Fun fact, the dog, Bruno, is in Deneese's name. He is in Deneese's name, so we're trying to decide on that.
No, I told him that he is more than welcome to come and get Bruno whenever he wants, and take him for a day or two or whatever. You know, I'm not that kind of person. I'm not malicious. I don't air dirty laundry or anything like that. I'm not trying to take Bruno away from him. He is more than happy to come and pick him up and take him for
Well, anyway, guys, camera died. Had to let it charge up a little bit before I finished the video. I already know a lot of people are probably gonna be disappointed in me. You know, I can read the comments and I can see the comments now. You know, this is a good woman, blah, 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 yada, yada. You gotta understand, I'm not blaming anybody but myself. This is all my doing. However, I will say the marry that girl comments, put a ring on it comments, when are the kids coming comments didn't help. I now know why a lot of people keep their relationships off the fucking camera. It looks like I had to learn the hard way. I now know why people keep their fucking relationships off the camera.